So let's talk about the program design in Java. We will use what we call a pseudocode, which is used for program design. So the pseudocode is a general level coding language that is used to convey the meaning of each instruction without worrying about the language's syntax. So you don't have to worry about the syntax of Java when you are trying to write pseudocode, even if it's for Java. So let's look at a pseudocode for a simple program. So this program is going to add two numbers. So what will I do to be able to add two numbers? I will begin, which is begin my application. So begin is beginning the execution of my application, which is basically beginning the main method. Now I want to be kind to my user and tell them what this application is going to do. So I want to print the purpose of the program. So I wouldn't say print and I wouldn't say system.out.print. We want a word that is meaningful. So I will say display, and then I will display the program's purpose. I don't have to necessarily mention the string that I want to display unless I want it to be displayed as is. Now after I display the program's purpose and say this is a program that's going to add two numbers, what do I need to do after this? I want to tell the user to give me the first number. So I will display a prompt for the first number. Now when I display a prompt for the first number, I need to create a scanner object to get my first number. But again, this is a general level coding language. So I should not say create a scanner object, because a scanner object will exist in Java, but it's not going to exist in other languages. So how do I express saying I'm scanning the object or number or whatever it's going to be scanning? We will use the keyword enter. So enter the first number. Now again, I will ask the user for the second number. So display prompt for second number. Enter second number. Now I need to do some calculation. So I need to create some variable, and that variable is going to contain the first number and the second number. So I wouldn't go and say declare or initialize. I will say set, and then total, which is going to be a variable, to first number, which is the number I got, plus second number, which is the other number I got. Now what is my last step? I want to show the total on the screen. So I'll say display total. This is what I wanted to do. So my program is finished. I have to say end. So I ended my application. And this is a very simple way to design your Java application. It's going to give you a detailed step-by-step operations, let's say, that you need to work on your Java program. Now the pseudocode instructions are not intended to be compiled, and in fact they do not follow any syntax of a particular language, and the instruction writing is totally up to the program designer, as long as each instruction is well understood programming concept and can be translated into a given programming language. Now again, we will not be allowed to use some Java specific terms like create a scanner object, do a system.out.print. You cannot do those in pseudocode. Again, to start the application, we'll say begin, and then to end the application, we'll say end. Things like printing on the screen, we will say display. Things like getting the user's input, we will say enter. Things like creating a variable and setting it to something, we will say set, and then follow it by the variable name, and then to, followed by whatever we want to set or save inside that variable.